In a Senate that often seems proudly dysfunctional, yesterday's hearing on Facebook seemed like a throwback to a more bipartisan era. Now, unfortunately for Facebook, the senators' common ground was a resounding dislike of their business practices. But covering governing can strain people's attention, even when the target for reform is declared one of the most powerful corporate giants in the history of the world, according to one lawmaker, whose products harm children, stoke division, and weaken our democracy. Now, let's cut through the noise and look at three social media reforms that seem to be gathering traction across partisan lines. Now, the first big point of consensus seems to be the reform of Section 230. That's the law that shields platforms like Facebook from lawsuits on the basis of content that's posted by users.
I think that it will be this Congress and this subcommittee that is going to lead the way to online privacy, data security, Section 230 reforms.
Hold big tech accountable by reforming Section 230.
I'm also a firm supporter of reforming Section 230.
Now, the fact that Republicans and Democrats seem to oppose Section 230 for vastly different reasons is an irony to talk about another day. But the star witness, Facebook whistleblower Frances Haugen, had a usefully nuanced and targeted take on the right approach to reform.
Reforming Section 230 to exempt decisions about algorithms, right? So modifying 230 around content, I think it's very complicated because user-generated content is something that companies have less control over. They have 100% control over their algorithms. And Facebook should not get a free pass on choices it makes to prioritize growth and virality and reactiveness over public safety. They shouldn't get a free pass on that because they're paying for their profits right now with our safety. So I strongly encourage reform of 230.
Now, the stated focus of the hearing was protecting kids online, spurred by internal Facebook research showing that it knew Instagram could be toxic for young girls with body image issues.
So you agree that Congress has to enact these special protections for children and teens that stop social media companies from manipulating young users and threatening their well-being. Tell me if this should pass. One, create an online eraser button so that young users can tell websites to delete the data they've collected about them. Two, give young teens under the age of 16 and their parents control of their information. And three, ban targeted ads to children.
I support all those actions.
Okay, that's a big deal. This talk of raising the age requirements for social media accounts to 16 could take the damaging psychological effects of social media out of elementary and middle school, provided that the age limit's actually enforced. It would create protections for the sale of minors' data and even open the door to federal privacy regulations. And despite the Republican Party's traditional opposition to new regulations, there even seemed to be openness to the need for more transparency via government oversight.
What changes would you immediately institute?
I would immediately establish a policy of how to share information and research from inside the company with appropriate oversight bodies like Congress. I would give proposed legislation to Congress saying, here's what an effective oversight agency would look like.
A regulatory agency within the federal government.
Yes.
Yesterday's hearing was mercifully free of the usual hyper-partisan grandstanding. Instead, it was actually substantive and, dare I say, even serious. Even some senators seemed to get nostalgic.
The conversation so far reminds me that you and I ought to resolve our differences and introduce legislation. So as Senator Thune said, let's go to work.
Our differences are very minor, or they seem very minor in the face of the revelations that we've now seen. So I'm hoping we can move forward, Senator Moran.
I share that view, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Now, if Congress could only bottle that brief glimpse of bipartisan resolve and apply it to, say, avoiding a disastrous default on our debt, or passing infrastructure reform and election reform, or having a bipartisan commission to investigate the January 6th attack. Nah, that's too much to ask. But reforming social media's damaging effects on our democracy would be a welcome step forward. And that's your reality check.